It's true, I crave you.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Teabagger Gibbon here. Today I've got some FIFA 16 for you, and just quickly, this is a look at the team that I'm rocking at the moment. I've pretty much got the Napoli central spine going on. There's Reina in there. I've also got Costa on loan, only he's gone now in terms of games that I had left to play with him. Morata, who plays quite well. My subs that I've got that I bring on quite regularly, Fernandinho, and I've also got Pato as well. Not a bad team. Chemistry's pretty good. 80 rated team, 94 chemistry. This is the opponent that I'm playing. Let's see who he's got on there. Angel Di Maria is really the only sort of really good player that he's got. His chemistry's not brilliant, but I will say I suck arse at this game, and I suck arse at online. The thing that's really annoying me about this game, playing it online, even though your latency will be full, the amount that it skips is just... well, there isn't even a word for it. It's just unbelievably ridiculous. My record online, I don't even want to talk about it. It's that poor. It's not doing very well. I mean, I like the game. It's something different from what I would normally play, so it's a little bit removed from the Destiny gameplay that I'll do, or the Call of Duty, or the walkthroughs that I do. So from that point of view, it's good for me. It's nice for a little bit of escapism, I think is probably the word that you're looking for from the usual type of game that I would play. But yeah, the online stuff is just absolutely ridiculous. I've spent a bit of money on trying to unpack decent players and decent teams for my teams and stuff like that. I've only got one team that I'm just trying to build at the moment. It seems to be full of Spanish, Brazilian, and a couple of Italian players as well, so nothing absolutely amazing. But then again, like I say, I suck. A couple of things that really piss me off about playing this game online: I don't seem to be able to tackle anybody whatsoever at all. No matter how hard I try to do it properly or do it correctly, I just seem to never be able to take the ball for somebody. Yet when I play against somebody else, they seem to absolutely be able to destroy me when it comes to tackling. I don't know if it's something that I'm doing or something that I'm doing just wrong in that way, but it is what it is. So as ever, the frustration is real on this. I would have done a live commentary or used the live comms from this game, but my language does get a little bit fruity in it, so it yeah, probably wouldn't have been suitable for certain ears to listen to. Other than that, I've tried doing just the normal single player mode as well, playing from Division 10, trying to work my way up. So at the moment, I'm trying to do the similar sort of thing with the online stuff, but my record online is appalling. I have rage quit out of quite a lot of games, and it's not because I'm losing. I can stand to lose if the other person is just absolutely better than me. It's just the little daft things like somebody being able to pick up the ball and literally run the full length of the pitch with the ball and just waltz the way through your team and just basically, yeah, take the piss out of you a little bit. So that bit's been slightly frustrating. But I am starting to get to grips with it a little bit more, starting to enjoy it a little bit more. This gameplay, it's not too bad, it's not a bad little game. I march off into a bit of a lead. As you can see, the guy himself starts to come back a little bit. This Dutcher class guy starts to come back a little bit. So that's quite good. Quite an even game. I don't know, like I say, I just find myself getting completely dicked on when it comes to being tackled or when it comes to trying to do certain things. And you'll be playing like, I mean, my team's 80 rated. I played against a team online that was like 65 rated. The chemistry was like 70, and a couple of players that they had weren't even like the best players on their team, but they would literally, like, it was, I don't know, it was like they were putting afterburners on and just absolutely rinsing me for pace. I mean, I don't know if it's because my team's not particularly quick, or I'm not doing it correctly or whatever. I know that in this FIFA, what they've tried to do is make it a little bit more realistic, i.e. so when you're doing things like sprinting, running quickly or moving quickly, it's harder to do sort of things like skill moves, or your passes aren't quite as accurate as if you were sort of running just at normal pace, etc., so on and so forth. So just trying, I suppose, to make it a little bit more real. But EA, you have to sort out the online servers. They are ridiculous. just you'll be playing, you'll be walking along, and you don't. Oh, I say walking along, running along. Your players will just be skipping. It's like it's just juddering constantly. I mean, I'm nodding here in my chair to try and demonstrate juddering, but you can't see me. It's like it's constantly. It's like it's stop, start, stop, start, stop, start, and I don't understand. And it just seems to be the typical thing. I pay a lot of money for my internet, and then you'll get some kid that's on a Tesco dongle Wi-Fi that gets compensated because his internet or her internet is poorer than mine. And it, like I say, it's just one of those things that I find infuriatingly frustrated. That being said, it's a game that's addictive. You start playing it, and once you start playing the online season, or you start playing the game and you start going through the game modes, before you know where you are, 2 or 3 hours has just disappeared out of your time frame. So from that basis, I am enjoying the game. I want to try and get a little bit better. I might spend a bit of money and get some coins just to see if I can unpack anybody decent and try and improve on sort of the team slightly. I think in this game I'm playing 4-4-2, but I've changed my formation to 4-3-3 now, and it's actually improved my chemistry to 100. And you do notice the difference when your chemistry is 100. Your passing's a lot snappy. It tends to go straight to the player when it needs to get there and stuff like that. What I'm starting to find out, having not been massively experienced with FIFA, is that chemistry is obviously quite important in the actual game itself, and that just makes things happen a little bit better, and it just means that your players seem to, I don't know what it just seems to up the stats a little bit while you're playing them. So chemistry is really important. It would appear on this game. What ground have I got here? At the moment I think I've got Anfield. I now have the new camp, so I'm playing my home games. I played obviously at Barcelona, so that's pretty cool. I've got some different kits now. I've got Man City's home kit. Like I said, spending a bit of money on packs. I don't know if anybody else has had the same sort of struggle. It has been impossible to pack really, really decent players. I think just after this game I did actually pack Oscar, which is quite a good thing, because it just means that if I need to make a substitution, I've got Fernandinho and I've got Oscar that I can bring on that seem to be able to make some decent changes in terms of when you do substitute, playing if you're struggling a little bit, it just seems to inject a little bit into it. So I've managed to pack, like I say, Oscar, so I'm quite happy about that. Yeah, watch this bit. This is where this guy just runs through the entire... I mean, he doesn't score, but that seems to happen a lot with me, and I don't know if it's because I'm shit. And feel free, if you're watching this video and you want to put in the comments down below that you're shit, I will absolutely take that on board. Not a problem with that whatsoever at all. But that just seems to happen a lot. I don't know if that happens with other people in the same sort of way as well. Good goal here. So yeah, it's good, but it seems like it's still riddled with the same age-old problems that FIFA has always had, particularly when you're playing online. I haven't experienced any of the weird things like the ball disappearing or the ball not being there when you're playing. I did play one game where it just seemed to stick and you couldn't do anything at all. I tried to run the player towards the ball, they wouldn't move towards the ball. It was like there's some sort of weird invisible force field around the ball, and you just couldn't do anything whatsoever at all. So yeah, hopefully you like this. Is something a little bit different. It just gives me a bit of an opportunity to have something in the background while I can sort of waffle on a little bit and talk about a few things. This one I've obviously talked mainly about FIFA. This gameplay section is a bit coming to the end now, so if you have enjoyed it and you do like it, please don't forget to like, favourite, comment and subscribe. As ever, I always really appreciate anybody that comes onto my channel and takes the time to watch any of my videos. So yeah, thanks for that, and we'll probably see you on the next one. Just before I go, at the end of this game I've got a highlights package from another match that I played, which was a really, really close game. I think I came from like 2-0 down to win 3-2 or something like that, so that was actually quite cool. So yeah, please don't forget to like, favourite, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. Thanks for stopping by, really appreciate it. Peace.
the